We had the pleasure of exploring the Burren using the Burren and Cliffs Explorer and started our day off here in Curfin where we parked up the car, plenty of parking, and we hopped on one of very many shuttle buses. There's four routes. We were on one route today all around the Burren. I had Eliza and Arden with me and we headed straight to our first destination with our fabulous guide, Phoebe. We also had Saoirse with us, which was lovely. And Phoebe was amazing. She brought us through the Burren National Park, explained all about the fauna and the insects. The kids were absolutely mesmerised. They asked her a million thousand questions. They gave them even little magnifying glasses that they could use. This was a fantastic start to our day. To get around Clare using the Burren and Cliffs Explorer, and it's a really sustainable way to get around as well. They had lots of climbing, lots of exploration, and they loved this big limestone. And Phoebe was fantastic explaining all the different history and everything. So that was fab. Hopped back on the Burn. Paddy came to collect us, and our next stop was fantastic Carconnell Fort and sheepdog demonstration. This is Aaron. It was actually his birthday yesterday. I only figured that out now. Happy birthday, Aaron! And we got to see probably about 30 minutes of the how the sheepdogs work and how these beautiful collies get the sheeps into the pen or wherever they need them. And it was brilliant. This is Rose. She's their prized possession, and they had two other collies as well. It was great. The kids really enjoyed this. And then we got to hold a lamb, a very big lamb afterwards. This was so funny. We really enjoyed the crack here. And then we headed over, this is Joan and Saoirse, we headed over to the fort where Joan explained some of the history. There was 3 houses in this fort at one point, and Galway University came and explored it and excavated it. And back on the bus with Paddy again. Paddy is a fantastic local gentleman from the area, and he was full of stories. He explained so much to us about the history of the Burn. He told us some great stories, and he dropped us off at our next destination, the Michael Cusack Heritage Centre, which is the home of Michael Cusack, who formed the GAA. Eliza here is absolute GAA fanatic, so she was absolutely delighted to explore and learn all about Michael Cusack. And there's Hayes's Hotel in Tipperary, where the declaration to form the GAA was formed, and we played a bit of gas as well, and also saw the puka, which is on site. We had a bit of a picnic and headed back on the bus again to our final destination, which was Paul Nabrone Dolmen. And look at all this limestone. This was special. The kids spent most of the time climbing the limestone. I was fascinated by this dolmen, this monument, the oldest megalithic monument in Ireland. We had such a great day. I would highly recommend the Burren and Cliffs Explorer. Extremely sustainable, family friendly, free lads, easy, and parking is not a bother at all the different stops.